Aloha, folks. So I wanted to help out those of us with the third gen Dodge Cummins 2500, possibly the 3500s. But this is for the Raptor 4G. I think this is the 100 gallon per minute model. And so some of you found this, you're probably out there like I was looking for where to install this thing on the frame because although the packaging, I have to say, is fantastic and had decent shipping for us guys in Hawaii, and it being packed well is important because stuff gets trashed as it comes to the islands. But the directions really don't show too much on how to install, or at least the location where it explains is not that well. So another quick tip, and of course this is very dangerous to do it this way, but if you're like me and by yourself and your truck went down with a full tank of 34 gallons, you might this might be your only option, which it was for me. But I'll tell you, it's probably better to go ahead and drop the tank anyway, because this '05 here with 180,000 miles, this is what the pickup filter looked like on the bottom. Yeah, and yours probably looks like this too. So you're gonna want to drop your tank and clean that all out. But nonetheless, it's possible to get that thing out of there with it this way. Okay, just be safe. I had this guy here, and I also had another 2x4 that fits right inside this frame area, and that kind of gives you a backup safety. Moving on. But anyway, underneath here, the recommended place for them to mount this is on the inside frame rail, of course, to prevent it from getting damaged by your tires. But you're gonna find that a couple things going on here. This frame mount, which is used during manufacturing, is gonna be in the way. And it doesn't matter if you mount it here, the input's gonna hit this fuel tank, and you're not gonna be able to get it on. Right here is the cross member, so you can't get put the plate anywhere near here. And this is where it's recommended to be. And those of you who found maybe the 2001 videos, it goes perfect here. But it's probably their beds are long, I'm not sure. But what you're going to run into is your outlet's going to whack the transfer case. And it's going to, or at least be very, very close. And I didn't want that, because if any of you off-road like I do, this transfer case gets quite a bit of movement, and you're going to probably end up rubbing those fuel lines and having more problems. But after some backyard brocanic innovations, I decided I'd just go ahead and put on the outside rail. And what I do is just create nice long bends from the inlet, so that goes to the tank. And then of course, nice long bend, if you can see that, going from the outlet back to the front of the truck. And it actually looks pretty darn sexy, and it's gonna work it works just fine. Last part of this, morning babe, daddy doing a YouTube video. Last part of this, of course, the wiring, and then you're not going to be able to see down in there, but all the connections to I kept the stock fuel filter, all that connections and stuff are straightforward. Just make sure you put that O-ring in there that it comes with. And all the research that I did anyway, based upon my budget, says that stock filter is more than sufficient for our engine. Of course, it can't be. You got an extra $300 for sure. Get the dual filter and air bubble removal of the full system. But anyway, this thing will work. And last but not least, finding a switch power source. I used the cigar lighter, and that seemed to have worked very well. Grounded it to the tab here, and interestingly, there isn't even a relay. It's just a 15 amp fuse. But overall, that's my review of it, or at least my helpful tip on how to put this pump in a probably 2004 to 2006 and a half third gen Dodge Ram Cummins. Enjoy.